Good morning, Carvine. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. I have here 1989 Phillies League Leader card from Topps base set. It's got a picture of Schmidt on the back, on the front, I should say. And obviously, if you look on the back, Mike had some. Did he have any league leading stats that year? It's funny, he didn't actually lead the league in anything anyway. Chris James led the league in home runs with 19, but if you remember, Mike was winding down his career in 88. This would have been 88 stats, so it's kind of sad that he didn't even hit 19 home runs if Chris James beat him. But anyway, he's on the cover, and it kind of inspired me to get the other league leader cards and put them in my Schmidt collection. Not because he was on the cover, because let's take a look. Here's the 88 and the 87 version, and Mike Schmidt is not featured on there, but he is on the back as a leader. So he obviously led in home runs and RBIs back in the 87 year, and in home runs and RBIs back in on the 88 card. So I thought I decided to start collecting these cards as well as part of my Schmidt collection, and I'm probably going to be one of those crazed people who starts collecting checklists with Mike's name on it, saying, "Well, that's a Schmidt collectible." I might turn into one of those crazed super collectors. I don't know. All right, today's random baseball item of the day. It's going to be an interesting one because it's in keeping with the Fleer box sets. Here's the 1989 limited edition Baseball Exciting Stars. This one's still sealed, I noticed. I don't like sealed product. I mean, it's more valuable for some people, but I don't like it because I want to go in there and look at the dang cards. There's a checklist on the back. I'm actually going to break the seal right now, people. I know people who, they get sealed cases, or should say sets. They'll get sealed factory sets of Topps product these days and just throw it away or store it away so that it always increases in value. I don't care about the value like that. I want to see the damn cards. I want to touch the dang cards. So I just ripped that one open. I'm going to pop the thing. This is actually, it's interesting too. We're into 1989 now. We've gone past the 88 sets. And of note is this looks like, well, they're back to the blue logo stickers again in the back of this set. The back's different though. The 89 ones, I think, the 87 ones, I think were like the stadium backgrounds, but this is just information on the team. Interesting, I guess. So now these are going to be in random order, because when you get these box sets, they are not numerically, they're not in order numerically. I guess technically they're in a reverse numerical order. So like here's the two halves that it comes like this, where one half is upside down compared to the other half. And what you got is this is cards number 1 through 21, but it's in reverse order. And this is the other half, 23 to 24, or 44, I should say. Yeah, there's 22. Okay, so that's the way they're listed. I'm going to just flip through them again. These are the exciting stars of baseball back in 1988. Obviously, because this is 1989 set. So these were people who were making a difference back then. Young Mark Grace starting to appear on these things. Jim Gott. No idea. I guess Jim Gott was a quality pitcher at that time in his career. Like I said, you always get these in these little box sets. You get a good collection of Hall of Famers, and again, the reason I love these little box sets is I always tell people, if you pay more than $5 for this, you're an idiot. Don't ever pay more than $5 for these box sets. You should be able to get them mostly for $1 at a good flea market or yard sale. Okay, but inside you'll get at least 10, likely more Hall of Fame players. And, for $1, 10 Hall of Fame cards is not a bad deal. Tim Leary, huh? So that's why I say buy these box sets whenever you can, because they're just awesome investments as far as I'm concerned for the money. Did have a couple no-name players in this one, didn't it? Well, what are you going to do? All right. Today's trivia question, again, in keeping with the theme this week, remember, the prize in the background, I still have my Bryce Harper 30 card pack. So I will send to you as a prize, if you are correct, your choice 30 cards of either Hall of Famers, rookies, or star players, or 30 cards of random members of your favorite team, or 30 cards of your favorite player if I have them. So, I mean, there's a chance I won't be able to put together 30 cards of every player, but I will do my best. So, if you're the winner, you'll have to email me what you want, and I'll send something out to you there. And the question every day this year is a simple number. I'm going to give you a number. Tell me what that number represents. Okay, so today, the number is 4,256. What is that number in baseball terms? Email me the correct answer, and you'll be entered into the Sunday drawing to win a prize. All right? I'll repeat the question and my email in the description below. Today, what I want to show off is something I've shown off before, but I think it's kind of cool. Back around 2008, 9, 10, Upper Deck started transitioning from baseball cards because they were losing their licenses and went to these small box sets instead. They weren't getting the rights to do full sets anymore. Topps was taking over the whole production of everything. So they were kicking out these little box sets. They still had the license to do those, apparently. And those two are by 2008, I should say, Phillies World Series champion sets. And this one is the Yankee Stadium Legacy from 2008. It's just highlights legends of the Yankees. Makes sense, you know, the Yankee Stadium set. So here is my World Series box set. It's a set of 50 cards highlighting every member of the postseason roster. I'm going to flip through real quickly. Every person on these cards was part of the postseason roster, and it did a good job of getting everybody who was on that postseason roster. Sometimes you get a highlight set like this, and it won't have people like Greg Dobbs, who was a pinch hitter, Chris Coste, who was the backup catcher, who never really appeared in anything that year, in the postseason that year. Eric Bruntlett was a pinch hitter. Jeff Jenkins was a pinch hitter. Matt Stairs, obviously. Sotoguchi. Feel bad for Sotoguchi because he was on the postseason roster but never got in a game. And then you got your relief pitchers. People forget a lot of these guys. Chad Durman, Clay Condrey was one of those guys people forget all about, and then Scott Air. So that's the 25-man roster who made it to the World Series postseason team. And you got your highlights from the season. I'm gonna flip through real quick again. Just different players. Not every player made a postseason highlight because some people were doubled up because they did more. You know, some people did more impressive things than just one person. Here's memorable moments of the postseason. For my guys. Go quickly. Matt Stairs' home run, obviously. And then I know at the end it just says who was the MVP. That was Cole Hamilton that year. So that is my Upper Deck 2008 World Series champion. And then there was the Yankee Greats. And it's interesting, the first three, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, I'm assuming they did not have the rights to print their picture or images because these three greats, have like estates and management companies that charge an arm and a leg just to put their picture on anything. So that's probably why they kept that out of the lineup. But then you got your players like Wally Pipp and Wade Hoyt. And, you know, some of these guys are Hall of Famers. Herb Pennock and Earl Coombs are Hall of Famers. So it's kind of cool to have cards of these players. There's a lot of Hall of Famers in here. Apparently they secured Joe DiMaggio's, right? That's pretty impressive. But anyway, I'm not going to go through all these. There are 100 cards in that set. So just a quick showcase of something today. Hope you enjoyed that. Please consider like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. Sorry, it was kind of I wasn't sure it's still 10 minutes, but breaking away so quick. I got to run and do something right now. Forgot about that. But anyway, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that jazz. Please continue to support me and other members of this great card community. I try my best to do the same. I hope you can too. Don't forget the trivia question, and the prizes are really cool this week, I hope. Please consider coming back again on Friday for the final week's trivia question and prize. Thanks for watching. Take care.